新加坡动物园的 In the Wild 表演是一场以野外探险为主题的精彩演出，透过动物们自然的动作与训练展示，让观众仿佛置身于真实的丛林之中。整场表演不仅充满娱乐性，还传递了保护野生动物与生态环境的重要讯息。观看完整视频时，你可以尽情放松，沉浸在这段充满惊喜与教育意义的演出中，感受人与自然之间的紧密联系。
Of a better future. Away from the noise of our daily lives, a hidden world of wild and incredible animals lies waiting, unseen until they emerge. Our planet and the animals who inhabit it. What will we discover when we journey into the wild?
it. Not the wild boss, but our bearded pigs. What a great way to start an adventure, right? Yes, by the way everyone, my name is Visha and I love wildlife. Just like you, I travel on busy roads through noisy traffic and crowds of people just to be here at the Singapore Zoo and to join my friend Shumain in sharing some awesome animal friends with you.
Hi everyone! Hello! I'm Shumain and I'm an animal trainer right here at Singapore Zoo. Today you're going to meet animals from Asia, Africa and South America. So keep your eyes open as they're going to come from all around you. For this presentation, you see our trainers use this. This target stick which is to guide our animals from one place to another. Like all that being said, I have one last question to ask you guys. Are you guys all ready to venture into the wild? Yes! Alright!
Great! First up, we are going to begin with one of the smallest primates in the world. Everybody let us welcome Ringo and Esteban, our cotton-top tamarins. Okay, can you see them? Look at that! They are our free-ranging animals, so if you see them anywhere in the zoo, don't hesitate to take pictures. Take as many pictures as you want, but remember, do not try to reach out or touch them because that makes them uncomfortable. They might show you how uncomfortable they feel, and also do not feed your own food because that might make them sick. And we do prepare our own diet for them. We will give them later on. Can we all agree on this? Yeah. Yes. All right. And Rico and Esteban are one of the smallest, to be honest, the second smallest primates in the world, and they can weigh up to 500 grams. That's right. Okay. Looks like they are going to venture more in the zoo. Now we are going to move on from one of the smallest primates in the world to the most vocal primate in the world. Everybody, look over there. We have our trainer friend, meaning we are going to meet Eva, our Madagascar ringtail lemur. Oh, that is not Julian, that is Eva. Ringtail lemurs, they are still there's a lot of people and they live in groups up to 13 individuals. The purpose is to keep them balanced on thin line and branches. Hi Eva! And the tail also serves another important purpose. They keep it hard to keep everyone together and also waving to warn each other of a rival group nearby. And lastly, the tails also warn the predators or warn the family members to be alert of their predators. Okay? Okay, and also they are known to jump off the ground up to 3 times their height. So today, Eva is going to show us how they can do their vertical jump with their strong hind legs. Okay, oh, looks like we have our two more calls down there. It's not your turn yet, you can come back later. Okay, now those with cameras, you may want to focus your attention on Eva. And... Eva, awesome! Are we going to do this one more time? No? Uh-oh.
Come on, Eva,
There you go. How about now? Eva is compromised. Okay, she's happy. Okay, let's do this one more time. A higher one now. And Eva, awesome there. Okay, that's how they jump off the ground when they want to escape from their predators. And also they want to jump from trees to trees up to 30 feet, just like... Oh, bye-bye. Okay, everyone, thank you so much, Eva.
Alright, now as you can see, we do have our calls on the vines and they might land on these tree vines over here throughout the show. Now you happen to be sitting underneath one, please close your mouth and move to the side as you might drop something rather nasty. Now once again, thank you once again to Eva, but animals have specialized skills or adaptations that we humans do not have. For example, when they got some soil to plant some seeds, we need tools. But next animal class include a physical features that makes them masters of digging, rooting and foraging in the ground.
and very little is known about them. So everybody, we are so fortunate to meet our great hawk badgers. We have none other than Marshall. Oh, that's not Marshall. That's Esther. Say hi, Esther. And with Esther, we have Marshall. A very shy boy. Hi, Marshall. I can see you now. Alright. And you see, they are very shy and very little information is known about them. What we do know is those white marking on their face is meant to warn their predators to back off. If not, they will release a very stinky odor to deter their attackers. And they are also known to build complex tunnels and burrows in which they hide in.
The hawk badgers come include strong claws, a pig-like snout, and strong bottom teeth. Use all to dig deep underground looking for food. What is might look like a pile of leaves to us, but for a badger, it's a buffet filled with hidden fruits, fallen leaves, insects, worms, and frogs. Nice Marshall slowly makes his way back home. You guys should know the greater hawk badgers are rapidly declining in the wild due to habitat destruction, poaching, and snares. We hope that you guys agree that these shy animals deserve our protection.
I completely agree with you, Shumaine. And you know what, Shumaine? Our next animal is also black and white in color, but they have a lot of spikes on their body. What animal is that? Porcupine! That's right. Now it's time to meet our Indian crested porcupine. Let me try this one more time. Okay, those sharp spiky thing on their body is known as quills. It's about a foot long. They easily collapse and expand depending on where they want to go to. They love to go into burrows and tree logs like the one on stage.
That's right. Now, contrary to media, porcupines are unable to strip out those quills. That is physically impossible. Instead, they'll expand and back those quills right into the predators, sticking those quills in. Now, what's amazing about those quills is actually contains antibiotics, which means if they accidentally prick one another or us, we won't get infected at all. We just hurt a little bit.
Yes, and looks like our porcupines are enjoying some fruits up there. And another interesting fact about them is they are vegetarians. They love to eat fruits, bulbs, roots, and many more. But if they require extra calcium, they are known to chew on bones. That's right. Okay, everybody, if you're interested, you can take as many pictures as possible. I'm going to talk to my friend Shumaine for a while, okay? Shumaine!
Yes, yes.
Guess what, Shumaine? I found something very interesting. I went into the zoo, then I went into that cave earlier on. I found something. It's in my pocket now, and it starts with the letter S. Would you like to guess?
Letter S.
Yes.
A snail.
A snail? You think this is a snail?
Very good.
No, it's not a snail.
Who had the answer? Okay, who thinks it is a snake?
Snake?
In your
You
pocket?
can put a snake in my pocket?
You?
No. But it is a snake skin actually. Look at this. Ooh, happy birthday, Shumaine.
Thank you very much.
And people say if there's a snake skin, there will be a snake hiding nearby. I'm gonna go and look for the snake, okay?
Alright, Bisha, come back in one full piece, okay? One full piece. Alright, bye-bye, Bisha.
Bye!
Alright, as Bisha continues her adventure into the cave, can anyone tell me why snakes shed their skin? Anyone knows the answer? Anyone knows? Just shout the answer. To grow bigger, that is correct. Now, for us humans, we shed millions of skin cells every day. But for snake, we shed in one continuous layer just at once. That's pretty cool, right? Anyone see Bisha? This slide?
Shumaine!
Yes. Yes.
Oh, dear, look at what I found.
Ooh,
Not just one, but two snakes.
pretty.
Alright.
This one?
Okay. There you go. Everybody, right over here, I have a rat snake, and they are our albino rat snakes. They are known as the rat snakes because they eat a lot of rats. And also they are known to climb vertical trees easily, and their skills help them to climb those vertical trees, right?
That's right. Now the one that I have here is Cavallini and sorry, give me one moment. Okay, the one that I have right here is queen and he is a corn snake. The reason why they call corn snake is because it can be found in corn mazes. Now what's unique about them is also if you see their patterns right over here, it so closely resembles the Indian corn kernel or mazes. Last but not least, this boy over here is very special because he is an albino snake. So what this means is they do not have the melanin to make up the pigmentation or the color. And the one way you can see is also the eyes. You see the eyes very closely, they're actually reddish or pinkish in color. Now snakes are very beneficial to us humans as help control the rodent population. But there is a misconception that is circulating around snakes that people think they are wet and slimy, but that is not true, right? Now to prove that theory, we're going to have our two young volunteers to come us down to help us out. So, can I have my volunteer all the way from Malaysia and
My volunteer.
Kieran and
Where are you?
over there,
Kieran,
our
are you?
Australian
Kieran,
boy.
yes, stand up. They are all the way from Australia. Come on, let's give it up for three young volunteers, everybody. Hey, cool. Good job. Hi. I'm so sorry. Can I get your name again, please? You are? Tommy and Kieran. Tommy and Kieran. Okay, come over here, both of you. You can stand here. Don't worry. You can stand here as well. Now pet the snake. Why are you standing so far away? I don't bite. Come closer. Okay, you can pet the snake now. Okay. You two, tell me now. Is the snake wet and slimy or smooth and dry? Smooth and dry. That's right. What do you guys think?
He agrees it's smooth and dry.
Yes, many people have this misconception thinking they are wet and slimy because of their glossy texture of the skin. It is actually made up of keratin, just like our hair and fingernails. Alright everybody, I think our three brave volunteers did a great job. Okay, Shumin will give him a photo opportunity. How about you guys? Come over here. Who's taking photos of you? Yeah? Okay, you can stand here. Come over here and touch the snake. Now smile for the cameras. Alright everybody, let's give it up for our two brave young volunteers. Well done. Alright everybody, we had our fun, but it's time to get serious. One important point, if you like to buy yourself a fancy snakeskin handbag or a pair of shoes, remember, this is not what is used, but this is what is used. The skin of real living snakes. Every year, countless of snakes have been captured to fuel the fishing industry, and many are trapped for the illegal wildlife pet trade. So everyone, let's find more ethical way to be fashionable and more humane way in choosing a pet.
That's right, I totally agree with you, but I think our snakes deserve some rest.
Okay, I'm gonna get this guy.
Tackle him.
He's so long. Alright, there you go.
Alright, pass it back to snake. There you go. And with that, let's say all goodbye to our snake.
Bye-bye.
Alright, now as we continue our adventure into the mall, let's look up to the skies. The next animal is the black and white bird that we found right here in Singapore. As you guys have spotted him, he's named Chica of the Oriental Pie Hornbill. The Oriental Pie Hornbill is one extinct right here in Singapore. But the compassionate researchers, including our own Malaysia, placed nest boxes all over the country back in 2018. The birds used them and they have now returned. Now very soon they fly into the water to the middle to feed on his favorite snacks.
Alright, now Chica will be flying around this amphitheater. When he does, take a look at the flight pattern. It is a combination of closed tips, wing beats, and short glides. And also, hornbills can be very vocal. They talk, and can't stop talking, just like Shimina over here. Now everyone, listen to this. What does that sound like to you?
Well, I don't think it sounds like me, but it does sound like a cackling witch.
Exactly like a cackling witch, and the big cuff on top of their beak amplifies those vocals.
Now we're gonna play a simple game with Chica right Tina, you can head back home over there. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay.
Alright, now the next animal might look rather scary, but they're actually not aggressive and quite gentle. They sit high up in the trees to soak up those real good rays. Around, please pay attention to the boulder up there. Join us will be our turkey voucher. Please welcome Titan. Now vouchers are scavengers. This means the home don't have a live animals but prefer dead ones instead. They were truly remarkable senses found in the house of sting-up carcasses far below the forest canopy.
Yes, they have very acidic stomach acid which helps them to digest almost anything like hooves, fur, bones, feathers, and many more. Known as nature's cleanup crew, they help us to control the spread of contagious diseases like rabies and TB without getting sick themselves. Now everyone, I think Titan and all the vultures in the world deserve a big round of applause. Bye, Titan. Now, before we move on to the next segment, I would like to share with you a success story. 50 years ago, our local smooth-coated otters disappeared from our waterways as our waterways were too polluted to sustain our animal life. So, the government launched a nationwide cleanup campaign. By the 1990s, these otters returned, and today, about 200 otters from 10 thriving families making our waterways their home. And also today, we are going to meet the closest cousins, our Asian small otters, Mia as well as Salome. Hi guys, I have some snacks for you guys. There you go, for you and for you. Now let's watch how they swim.
That's right. Now if you take a look at the glass panel, you'll notice that it's doggy pedal on all four legs. That's because they're actually designed to spend half the time on land. Look, Mia, one for you. Now they actually have two layers of fur, a tightly packed one underneath, and long thin hairs on top. Right,
Yes.
let's go back to Misha.
That layer of fur works as water repellent, keeps them warm in cold, chilly waters. And also you might be thinking they are still babies because of their size. No, they are fully grown adults. In fact, they are one of the smallest species of otters in the world. Okay, let's now just stop for a quick snack. There you go. Not to worry, I have one more for you and for you. Now say bye.
Now otters sit at the top of the food chain and eat many river species. What Singapore's story has taught us is if our rivers are polluted with plastics, just like this, we'll find off the sand. Every year, close to 6 million tons of plastic waste is found in the rivers worldwide. So, you know the three R's, we need to reduce, reuse, and with what little plastics left, we need to recycle.
Right, speaking of recycling, we are going to meet our recycling ambassador. Everybody, let's put our hands together for Wiz. And it's straight on the way. Hi, good of you. Today, Wiz and Lowen are going to show us how we recycle here at the Singapore Zoo. Okay, so what do we have there? We have a tin can. Next, we have a plastic bottle. Another plastic bottle. And one last item to recycle. We have the very last tin can. If an otter can recycle, we can go through as well. Remember, clean rivers have happy otters. Another big round of applause for Wiz as well as Levine.
Now, as we venture into the world today, we have many animals that are masters of adaptation with physical features that are designed to help them survive and thrive. And yet, half of animals are suffering due to us humans. Our action mentors and you guys have done your help just by coming to the Singapore Zoo.
Yes, every ticket you buy helps us to protect wildlife by enabling us to support over 40 conservation projects across Southeast Asia. We need to be partners in caring for our planet and all the animals that are living in it.
the wild within you and around you. Keep the wild